And welcome back. I'm here, just booted up. You can see my beautiful background. Let me open the chat because I think the OBS didn't have all my changes that I applied just before the stream. Dank! Yeah, we're back. Yay, and we're back. Yeah, so this is the second time it happened, like the whole PC froze, although the last time the stream was still running, now it just froze completely. I'm not sure what the problem is, so I actually forgot. I will lower the encoding settings for Twitch so that doesn't go at the full high whatever. Just give it some more room to breathe. I hope this will help. So let me start up the sim. And welcome to my Microsoft Flight Simulator loading simulator. Microsoft Loading Simulator is how I call it. Germany, Misfits. You can hear the birds. I did put them in. Now I have to open all my applications. I usually take like 15 minutes to open all them up, so hang on with me. But the Réunion so far looked pretty nice. I really like the place. Hang on, the sim is just getting first sign of life. Getting second sign of life. Alright, looking a bit better. Also, my background is pretty nice. I can stay here for a while. Alright, I think there we have the same. See, does it work? Like that background. Yeah, it's actually my shot of flying Tecnam 2006. It's pretty nice. Continue in normal. I'm not sure why it's in Polish if all my system settings are in English. I'm just the unusual person who prefers it the other way. Okay. Let's see. We shall be able to get the music running. The music is running. Yay. The stream is running. Interesting. It might be simply too much load on the GPU and CPU and something going wrong somewhere. You know how the technology works. But second time, previous time I did suspect the VAT spy and it was not running today, so must be something else. Okay, let's get the Volanta up so I can change the color of the overlay. I hope they will get it fixed, or maybe they don't know. Shall I tell them? So this is how far we got, not super far. And we still didn't get to this settlement that I wanted to. Have you deleted your caches recently? No, I haven't. Shall I do that? I took 1,000 feet to get over one of the peaks. Oh, I thought to look for the crashed aircraft. And here are landings in Volanta. -11, -45, -52, -85. Volanta is having less precise data than the widget I do show on the stream. So I do much prefer the widget. I have checked the code and it's really doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, let me fire up the other apps. I'll leave them on the screen for a moment. Okay, I have the Navi graph, so that's okay. I think that's all I need. Do I need anything else? I had very suspicious lag and disconnected from data streaming event. Turned out my caches were corrupted. Interesting. Gadget FPV, welcome! This is Microsoft Loading Simulator. My PC just froze for there. Very nice to see you. What were you streaming today? And thank you for the ride. That's very nice of you. Welcome, welcome. We are flying in Réunion today, which is a French department or territory. They have this département d'outre-mer and territoire d'outre-mer. Don't remember the name exactly. Hey. So this Réunion, this is just east of Madagascar, which is just east of Africa, and this is actually France. So that's what we are doing. I think I'll also kill the TDN. Maybe that had something to do with it. It's giving this warning every time I start it. I always forget to kill it. So that's what we're then doing. We flew from this airport on the north all along the seaside. Old man Shaggy, welcome. I'm from Mauritius, earlier up to Seychelles. Wow, I flew from Mauritius earlier up to Seychelles. Okay, got it. Mauritius is here, just next door. I'll change it to the world map. And Seychelles are somewhere here. Am I right? I think it's here. Well, we cannot see them because there are small islands. No, these are Maldives. I don't know where the Seychelles are. Where are they? Don't know this part of the world very well. I actually didn't know where Réunion was until today. I mean, I knew, but it never sticks into my mind, so now I know it's here. That's a good way to learn what is where in the world. I really enjoy it. My sim is taking a lot of time to start because I have gigabytes upon gigabytes of sceneries and aircraft. So even though my hard drive is super fast and my CPU is super fast, it's still taking a moment. Love little islands around there. Okay, yeah, it's just you can't see them. I can show you the flight that we did previously. So that's the last flight until my sim froze. I was flying the Caravan and it's super nice to land. Like you can just grease it on, no problem. Very nice to fly. And on our previous flight we went just, no, that's not the one. Yeah, that's the one. Just went here around. Okay, this is in, so let me put in. I am not using the lifetime and weather today, simply because it was raining, which I totally didn't expect. So we are using few clouds, but I moved the clouds a bit higher and I can just show the live weather. Alma Shaggy, thank you for the follow, very nice to see you. We are flying the Black Square analog instrument Caravan with the lovely Commander livery, which is the virtual airline that I fly with. Right. Let's give Gadget a shout out. Thank you for the ride. So that's it. We're on Europe North server, so you can join if you want. Oh, I see what the problem is. It doesn't look very well. And yeah, there's a front line probably here. I see. Oh, that's Mauritius. No, we want here. So we went all the way from up north. We flew all around here. I think this PC freeze might have something to do with the sim freezing every now and then. Christ, I haven't followed before. I've been in so many different streams and seeing there. Yeah, no problem. That's how it works. Also, when many new people start streaming and I have no idea that they're streaming. And next, like this actual like the inside of an old volcano. Also, we saw some pictures with actual lava and stuff on this island. So I want to go inside there. I will just boot up. Let's go here, RAM 5. Let's see there what was the real weather like. And I'll move a bit closer, I'll lock my seat and oh. Okay, the music is back. Music stops for a second for me for some reason. Okay, hang on. I'm so lost. So that's the real weather, not very entertaining. Also, my Volanta colors are still wrong. No, I need to fix it. I just restarted the PC, so I haven't gone through my usual stream setup. Alright, and we are going from... Let me remind myself, I'll go route. And we go from Foxtrot Mike Echo Echo. No, Foxtrot Mike Echo Papa to Foxtrot Mike Echo Echo. This is the second leg. Okay, add the flight plan. Enter a text route and I'll just go direct. Wait. I have the script to mute microphone with my buttons, but I need to restart after start OBS. Okay, I'll move my seat closer, so hang on for a second. Okay, PC restart in the middle of the stream is not the nicest thing in the world, but we survived. Let me get this weather changed. So I go to flow weather, change the weather. We want the few clouds. It's one sky, that's enough. And I go to misfits panels, weather. I still don't know how to get my flow wheel organized so that I can see everything better. I'll move the clouds up. They are not disturbing us. This should be above the volcanoes. And we're ready to go, and I'll have a pleasure to start this thing up again. Well, I'll move myself a bit closer, still not close enough. Okay, feels better. Parking brake is set, throttle is ground idle, condition lever is cut off, prop is feathered. Oh, that doesn't work here with the feather. Interesting, I'll need to check the bindings. Oh, I know why, because I don't have its my. What next? Start up. That obviously is the reason. And this plane, the best rate of climb? No, best climb angle speed is 17.2 knots, and it climbs like a rocket, except a small one, a slow one. Right, now this feather should work. Yeah, it works like a charm. Reverse works. Let me think. With my navigation zoomed in a bit. Yeah, let's start it up. Let's see what I remember. I'm doing this from the top of my head, so this might be totally wrong. If you want to do it right, please refer to the manual. I'm just doing what I think is right. Nav lights on, beacon on. We had battery on earlier. Now we do full bust. Oh, wait. Before we do the fuel bust, we need to get the fuel selectors. So get them to on. Hang on. Yeah, that's okay. Just this texture here isn't the highest resolution in the world. So they're on. I think we have half tanks. That's fine. I want the other Garmin. I want the 530 and NAV. Come to NAV 2. So it has a switcher to go to amphibian. Let's see what happens. Oh, nothing happened. Interesting. I don't know how to use that. This seems okay. Seatbelts on. No smoke. All smoke on. Smoke on. How's everyone doing today? Has your weekend been? Don't let any flying, anything interesting happen. Switch is still out, the amphibian gear lever. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just common cockpit for the two versions. But there is not it. Amphibian, gotcha. Thank you. I didn't know that. Fuel bust on. Let's see. Is this light up? Yes, this. Fuel selector is off? No, that's not true. It's actually on. Okay, seems good. We get the starter to start. Ignition to on. Let's watch this now. I unmuted the sim. And GRPM is rising. Oh, we have the prop feather, so that's better. It's spinning slightly because, well, it's just, you know. Okay, it's at 18, so I go condition to low idle. The ITT is going way up, but that's probably fine. Oh, here's the start limit. That's marked very nice. We have to disengage the starter. NG stabilized. I can unfeather the prop and move it full forward. You'll get gear lever right side of alt radar. Yeah. Oh, so it's... Okay, gotcha. It will be here, the gear lever. It is not here. Oh. Interesting. Prop is... Where is the prop? Prop is running, so that's cool. We can get the auxiliary fuel to normal. Generator. Let's have a look. So generator is now providing 0 amps. And remember that battery has... When battery is providing power, it has less volts, because battery volts are... Well, nominally it's 24, I believe, but when it's charged it will show 25 volts. Now I'll get the generator on, and this battery volts jumps to 28, which is provided by generator. And now if you look at the battery amps, it's negative, which means the battery is charging, and generator amps are showing positive. So that looks good. What else do we need? Ignition, let's get to normal. Starter is off. Avionics on. That's pretty much it. Super easy and very straightforward. Also I have the standby and alternate power. Which if I turn it on, it will show 0 amps because it's... Well, generator is basically providing that. The beep was from the autopilot going through self-test. Which is... Where's the autopilot? Wait. Oh, it's here. Okay, we'll get the transponder to standby. GPS is booting. Click the OK. Okay, we'll get the code 7000. So that will be the VFR code for Europe generally. Am I too quiet? Yeah, a bit too quiet. I need to change my seat a bit, actually. I think this will be better. Yeah, should be okay now. The GPS has started. I'll go to the traffic page, click the button, twist the button, ADS on, click enter, click the button again, and go to the nav page. Actually, I'll go to the second and we have north up, but because of the scale, I will be able to see around. Squawk 7000. Let's get it all because we will start taxi straight away. I'll keep the radios as they are. Don't actually need them. We'll be flying VFR. Taxi light on. Let's look at the temperatures. From what I've heard, the turbines are pretty much ready to go after you start up and get your things ready. They do not need a long warming time like the piston engines usually do. And now my mic switch was a bit too low, so that was the problem there. I think I did put it a bit too high. Okay, I think that's good now. Should be fine. I hope. All right, we're ready to go. Let's just get those lights on. I'm not a fan of these switches because look, they look exactly the same as the ones that you pull. That is super strange. And here you can... Sound is fine, don't worry. I am so picky about this. Niganin, very nice to see you. Oh, actually we were talking before. I didn't notice it was you. And here, see, you can turn this. I don't want this sim freezing anymore. I'm scared my PC will freeze again. So we know, maybe just so we are safe, I'll change the graphic settings to something less. So hopefully we will not kill the stream again. I hope this will help. I'm fine, thank you. Flying a birth. Sound of birth at the moment. Ton of people. I have no idea what the place is. So that's the plane. Looks super nice. There's someone else in... Is that a Kodiak or is that a Caravan? How do I tell them apart? Seems like a Kodiak. I can only tell by the exhaust, and the gear looks a bit different. I'm pretty sure that's the codec. It's codec, cool. I like the codec as well. But the Caravan is pretty solid too. Alright, let's roll. I think the music is a bit quiet. I think, let me see. Okay. Looks a bit better now. Let me check. Okay, everything else should be fine. Don't have the nice Steam Gauge version, unfortunately. The Steam Gauge is for the Caravan. That's the black square. It's super nice. I really like the black square mods. Here you go. You should get the link now. Analog Caravan by Black Square. Anyway, the codec is just fine. Codec is great, actually. Okay. Parking brake released. I'll add some power. I try to remember where my flight idle is. Just past the flight idle. Okay, now it's rolling. Full to the right. Step slightly on the right brake. Oh, the taxiway is here. So Sim Update 12 should bring this community scenery modification thingy. So everyone can check out the scenery, correct it slightly. So for example, we would be able to get rid of this grass that's on the taxiway. Remember, we are on few class presets, so there is no wind, no QNH to set. Flaps 1, landing lights on. Alright, that sim restart thing wasn't all too bad, all things considered. Don't have the pitot hit on yet, so let me get it in a second. Try to not to over torque it now. Okay, I think it worked. I'll get to the max continuous power, we don't need any more than that. It's way past the rotation speed. And we can go flaps up, landing lights off, recognition light off, and let's get those hits on. Pitot, stall, wing, light, hits on, and let's climb. So we are max continuous power. I can slow down all the way to 72 knots, and this should be give or take at 20-degree pitch, which will depend on the weight actually. I think we are slightly lighter than last time, so that will be a few degrees higher. Okay, so that's 72. That should be our best angle of climb, and just look at that. Great. And there's gyro speed. Thank you for flying along, that's super nice. In a Cody, now I can see that. Alright, maybe I can play the sim on high settings all the time. I don't think I need to go on ultra when I'm streaming. Doesn't seem to be much difference, but we seem to have less FPS hiccups. Yeah, it's way smoother. Alright, I'm sticking with that. Normal ultra for me, at least on streams. And it looks good for you anyway. So, Jerry, sorry if I mistake someone's names. I'm not great at remembering names. But if I have enough exposure as someone, I will remember your name. Just wanted to get those lights on. Let me try to dial them up a little bit. Actually, let me try the steep turns. So I like to do, well, you should do 60 degrees, try to keep certain altitude. Also, to remember to increase the power before you do that. And the prop went over the red line for a moment there, that's interesting. Try to keep this 60 degrees. I need to keep the left rudder in for it to turn, and try to keep the altitude. So we need like 2.5 degree pitch. No, actually somewhere at 0 pitch. Oh, actually a bit lower. Interesting. Remember, try to do very smooth correction and look more at the attitude indicator because vertical speed indicator has a huge lag. This is actually much easier to fly in this 60-degree turn than the Tecnam was. Do very small corrections in what I'm trying to say, yoke input, elevator input. Look mostly at the attitude indicator and then try to keep constant altitude. Trying to keep to that 3,500 feet, but it's not been going very well. Right, let's roll out on what? On south. It's now. Almost now. Okay, now I need to push a lot and roll to the right. Wait, why is my chair moving back? I'm just pushing on the pedals too hard. I was scared for a second, I don't have it locked. So it requires to find some equilibrium in these steep turns. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Why is it accelerating in this turn? And I do not need the rudder, I actually need the left rudder. I think this might be because of the prop torque. Alright, I'll roll out. I think you had enough time to catch up. Here somewhere near me. So now I see there is a bug in the 530. If I go clear on the traffic page, it will not let me switch any pages until I hit enter again. That's a bit weird. We were going there. Vehicle line. You're alive. Right, I'll follow this right valley in front of me. Now it will get us to the wrong place. I need to follow the valley on the left. Let's go there. Need to go prop back. Let's keep it at 17. Just flying on autopilot for a bit while we code up. Cool. Good call. Alright, they're coming to the valley. I hope the sim will not crash this time. I am a bit scared, but it should be okay. We're a bit fast, and the torque is only at 10, and prop is at 17. Interesting. I have a little bit of turbulence. Line is doing a-okay in that. Right, we are not going over this hangar again. I think it was bad luck because we were overflying the houses and killing the rears. Here's where we are on the Navigraph, just getting into this valley and the volcano, and the other valley wouldn't indeed get us into the volcano. I like to call it volcano, so it's not a volcano anymore. I think it's called caldera, isn't it? That should be the proper English name for that thing. Alright, let's see how both of you are doing. and the terrain display here on the Garmin. Oops. Alright, you're doing great. Cool. So nice when I have company flying. That's correct, caldera it is. Cool. This valley is super steep. Basically same as volcano, just inactive. Gotcha. Oh dear. Still, I'm not sure if I'd like to live inside of an inactive volcano. Sounds a little scary. So, we in theory have places near my place that are inactive volcanoes, but they look way less way less effective than this one. Okay, this looks like straight up from the Jurassic Park. Really? Seriously? Just those cliffs. I wish they added some nice generation feature that would cover those cliffs, because obviously they did not have the correct textures. I don't think that's very hard to fix. Just this one pixel smeared over hundreds of feet. I believe this can be improved. Actually, the No Man's Sky went all on generation. It looks very believable, and the whole game weighs like 13 or 14 gigabytes and has quintillion of planets. So I believe we can do a bit better on one planet. Often there are active volcanoes instead calderas, such as the Vesuvia. Oh dear. I mean, it's super scary. There was this movie last year, or 2 years ago, I think last year, about the volcanologist, and I watched it. It was great, had really nice, well, basically great filming material. So I would maybe like to visit a place like that, just to see it, like on Iceland and so on. But I probably wouldn't like to live inside a volcano. Fly inside it might be okay every now and then, but live here, I'm not sure if that's what I would like to do. Don't have the freezes anymore, so I think setting it to high solved the issue. Right, we can bust the houses, see if that brings any more bad luck. Well, actually it looks pretty impressive. Maybe I would reconsider I could potentially live in a place. So I think what you mentioned, an active volcano inside of an inactive volcano, I think this is exactly it. This peak here seems to be... Oh, there's someone else in a glider. Please. This landscape looks totally alien, like it's Mars or something. Also, this volcano on Mars is so tall you wouldn't be able to fly there, because there's no air unless you're a rocket. Can I go there left and not die? That's a possibility. Okay, I have my hand on the power lever. So, still not sure how this emergency power lever works. Oh dear. Okay, adding power, prop forward. I think we'll leave. So, let's try this emergency power thing. We need to go here. Can we actually overtorque it so much? Okay, we're alive. Let's get the emergency power off. Get out of the stall. It's the first time I used it. Why do I have such dumb ideas flying in this place, but looks like a challenge. I've never seen a scenery that was so confined like this one. That's super interesting. It's in aircraft, it's very hard to judge how fast you'll need to climb. And remember that the aircraft, when we climb, we get like what, 10 degrees angle of climb, maybe 15. In this aircraft, which climbs very fast, so that's not very steep compared to any mountain, to be honest. I mean, is any general aviation aircraft. I think it's black because the Bing doesn't have great texture here. I'll try to stick to the left side and get out of it. Turning left, turning right. I think that's not great. And the scene froze. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Why is the scene freezing again? Nope. Alright, I see. I think I've beaten you. Great. Okay, we go to the slew mode. Let's get this up. Oops. I shouldn't have gotten here in the first place. Smash. I see, you saw that? Those 13,000 feet per minute descent rate, landing rate. Yep, that happens. Okay, let's see if it works. I had a doubt I will be able to get out of this place. And it was a reasonable doubt, as it turned out. Where do we go next? I think we need to hop to the right, to the other side. There's a settlement there. Oh, their place is crazy. Oh, there's a bigger settlement here, which is also, I think... Start your climb now. You'll make it, no? Oh, I will hop to the other side in a second. Let's just see what's on the other side, on the other part. And that place was way too tight for us. Yeah, way too tight. What was I thinking? I wasn't. Nothing happened. Move along. Oh, actually it looks pretty nice when I zoom out all the way. Let's stay like that. There's Jerry there. So I do not have any horizon reference except for my artificial horizon. That's a bit difficult. Interesting place. That's how it looks on the Navigraph. There's actually this settlement. But the small one is not marked, it's only the road. And there should be one more somewhere on the other side. Right, I'll go over that and then we'll hop to the other side. Hey, that looks cool. Don't they have a lake here? What a place for a lake. Okay, it looks super impressive. Whoa. Alright, I'll go there and hop to the other side. I think that was... yeah, that's just in front of us, I believe. Or was it somewhere else? No, it was here. Let's hop to the other side here. Let's see. I'll put the torque on maximum continuous power and I'll engage this emergency thing again. Let's see what happens. Okay, the torque is moving up again. I probably shouldn't over-torque it. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. Probably need to read the manual. Get this off. We'll check it in the manual in a moment. I'm actually curious how it works. Let's get the yokes for you. Hey, this volcano looks... oh boy. Bye bye. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, I like those lines here across. See, like the rocks with all the layers. The scene is behaving way better on the high settings compared to ultra. We will stay with that. What do we do now? Oh, there's another set of houses over there. I think I want to raise that valley on the left. Do that. I need to remember to use the rudder in turns, because the sim flying got me all lazy. Don't feel that, so it's not kicking you. And I want to raise that valley. Let's go here. Super steep. Have you actually seen anyone flying here in the sim on stream? I don't recall seeing anyone when I busted the VNE. No. It's because I don't see the horizon. I'm going a bit crazy. I don't feel where the horizon is. There are houses there again. I'm actually curious if they are here in real life. Most probably they are. Why wouldn't they? Oh dear. Imagine if they had an airstrip here. Actually, is there any airstrip here inside? It's probably better for helicopters. I'd like to get those smeared pixels fixed somehow. Need to add some power now. Emergency power lever. The emergency power lever is linked to the mechanical override lever on the fuel control unit. The lever governs fuel supply to the engine. If a pneumatic malfunction occurs in the fuel control unit during engine operation, failure or any pneumatic signal to the fuel control unit decreases fuel flow to minimum idle, approximately 38 ng. The emergency power lever restores power if such failure occurs. Oh, so it's totally different than I thought it was. Thank you for that, Nicotine. That's very good information. Super informative. So, I see. So we have our NG here, and it normally stays here for the whole flight, no matter what I do. And it says if there is a malfunction there... Oh, there's more. Emergency power lever restores power such failure occurs. The emergency power lever has normal, idle, and max positions. The fuel control unit is operating normally. The lever is kept in normal power, full aft. Ah, I see. The range from the idle to max govern. Pneumatic malfunction occurs in the fuel control unit. The power lever is ineffective. Gotcha. I think what this means that the black lever that we are normally using, it's not directly controlling the fuel flow, it's just setting the expected power, and then some sort of computer is controlling the actual fuel, how much fuel is injected into the engine. That's super informative. I was actually really wondering always how this works. I never thought there is this control unit. Again, this is awesome. Thank you. I'm really happy I posted that. Thank you. And I never cared to read about that. The sim froze. I'm still here. Okay, now it works. Yay, we escaped the deadly trap. We only went down on our lives. And again, I wouldn't do that in real plane. I've been flying in mountains quite a lot on gliders. And yeah, we have been told well that you shouldn't get anywhere you're not sure you want to get out of. And that was the place. So I was curious what will happen, and it obviously ended bad. Also this river that's flowing, doesn't have very permanent bottom. We'll drop you a PDF by MP. Cool. MP? What do you MP? We have this other MP, that's nothing else. Where is our airport now? Okay, I'll click clear here, enter again. We should go to our normal chart. See where the airport is. Oh, it's actually on the right, so we just popped up here. I think I have left the other people behind. I think you will be able to catch up soon enough. And we are over this port, am I right? Yeah, that's the biggest city I think we have seen with the port and all the containers. And remember we saw... No, there are no containers here. Actually, sailing yachts. I would like to go sailing there. And the port with the containers is there. And the beacon line is on the other side. Oh. I think we came up from this valley. We froze for a second. I'll need to think how I can restrict the scenery that I have in this, except maybe if this cache clearing could actually help, but I have my doubts. Actually, I'll do that after the stream. You can, I have a Discord, you can join there or just ping me on if you see me on any other Discord. The link is in chat. I'm not sure if you're there yet or not. And we should have a circuit breaker for that, shouldn't we? It's probably not the best way to find it. I'll try to use the autopilot now. Let's see, let's get my heading back. Set it 080 will be fine, I guess. Autopilot engage. It should engage in roll and vertical speed mode. That's great. So now go heading and vertical speed is 0. Let's get altitude. Let's set it to 4,000 feet. And we go now. How do we do that? Arm and up. No. Where's the VS? Where's the VS? How do I go to vertical speed? Seems to be a button missing. I am confused. Okay, sometimes the scene freezes, the OBS shows some freeze as well. Where's the vertical speed button here? Oh, I know. If I go... Wait, okay, it cannot have no mode. So there's either altitude mode or vertical speed mode. And now I can go to climb. It actually... Gotcha. That's the reason. You press the up, down, next to alt. But that's just changing the value. It doesn't... Let me see. So now we're on alt mode and I'm changing this. It's actually changing the altitude, see? That's pretty funny. I'm not sure if that's accurate. Now if I click the alt, it will actually go into the vertical speed mode because it doesn't have pitch mode. Now if I click up and down, it will change the vertical speed target. And I do not need to hit the arm, so that's interesting. Normally I think you would be required to hit the arm because you might want to go and smash through the preset altitude. Yeah, they got that right now. I'm still not sure about the arm, so let's try again. We go to altitude mode, it should level wherever we are. Then we should be able to, and that's just the barrel reference that the autopilot has. Okay, it goes back. Now let's see, if I click the arm, nothing happens. So I disengage this, it goes into vertical speed mode. Let me go up, and it arms the altitude automatically. I think it shouldn't do that, but I haven't read in the manual. Guys, I must get along, handle some Sunday chores, been putting them off long enough. Trick of me, God, do that. Thank you for sticking around, it's super fun to have you around. See you next time, bye bye. And yeah, so it arms automatically, and it basically means that this arm button has no purpose. I think it shouldn't arm automatically. See you next time, wish happiness and health to everyone here in chat. Yeah, that's very welcome this time of year when so many of us got ill. Okay, let's put 500 feet per minute. We are getting there. And I wanted to try this manual control. We should switch something off. Let me think. Bus on power, standby power, flap motors, standby flap motor, ignition, start count, left turn bank, unseated panel, generator count, gen field, bus to power, power standby, left vent blower, right vent blower, auxiliary fuel pump, fuel count heater, right turn bank, unseated panel, warning, air condition count. What's count for? I know. Bus 1 power, fire detector, fuel totalizer which you don't have, left fuel quantity, all temperature, bleeder heat, aft vent blower, left pitot heat, wind shear anti-ice, wind shear anti-ice count, boost power, ITT gauge, fuel flow. Is that the one? No. And oh, the fuel flow gauge is dead now, so that didn't help. Right fuel quantity, airspeed warning, speed prop over speed test, de-ice boot, right pitot heat, prop anti-ice count, bus power, bus 1 power, left landing light, strobe light, beacon, map, instrument, wing, ice, left hand directional gyro, to power, right landing light, taxi light. I'm falling asleep now. Nav light, radio floodlight, rundgung light. Don't know what that is. Blind enc, right head attitude, gyro, encoder, altimeter. So you have electric altimeter. That's interesting. It has an encoder. The way it works is, I explained this before. The one is mechanical, but then the capsule that has the pressure inside has to drive all the gears in the altimeter. That introduces a lot of lag. So in this electrically encoded, there is a capsule and it has a magnet on top of it, and then there is electromagnet on the other side that's on a lever, and there's a servo motor, and the servo motor is trying to track the other magnet. So the other magnet moves and the servo is trying to track it, and then it gets very accurate reading and doesn't have this lag introduced because of the friction inside the mechanical thingies. I hope that makes sense. Super interesting. I didn't know that before all the ground schools. I'm lost. Reading light, I think it is. Blind guys. Elevator 3. 1 of 2 transponder, glass loop, avionics, ADF1, gyro slave. The Audi pump, avionics, radar, nav, DME, ADF, glass loop, com, nav. It's freezing a lot. Fuel selector warning. Fuel selector warning? Interesting. Radar count, radar RT, nothing. Okay, so we should go. Okay, I'll turn our heading to the left. Let's do that. See where we are pointing to. Let's point to 280. We should get somewhere back. I think we can go to the failures here and see if that will be there. So we turn this to yeah, we need to go here to the lock, detailed settings, and let's find it. So when you go up, engine failure, engine fire, that's not the one. Hit a blockage, static blockage. I'd like to train those, so I'll try to improve the failbot to be able to use those failures by you. But then I'll probably need to link it to channel point redemptions. I'll think how to do that, but because these Black Square aircraft have all this, I really want to do that. And also the one we are looking for should probably be in the red. That's super. And there's violet, which is more serious than red. You get the idea. I think the mic was a bit too loud. I put it a bit quieter for you. Should be better now. Okay. Super. I need super tiny movements on this adjustment for the mic. I don't think I have that there. How can you fail the whole bus? Oh, Nicotine, what's this emoji? Oh, okay, thank you. Do you know what it would be called here to actually fail this? What was it called? I don't know, fuel governor? Let's call it like that. FCU, fuel control unit, I think that is fuel control unit. Yeah, you had that. Nah, I don't think it's here. Maybe that's too complex. I would try to bother the black square about that. But that's where we are. I've been enjoying the flight. It was pretty cool actually. But we're actually 3 hours into the stream, so that's pretty much well allowed to end soon. Beacon line is already there. The Jerry is flying there. Looks super nice. I'm very happy we explored this place. It wasn't big and it was just a nice place to fly around. Also, I'm not sure if you know, but when you launch Flight Sim, there is this splash screen that shows like a paradise island. And this is Bora Bora. I'll type it in chat. You can go there, it looks amazing. There's a very nice rock in the middle that is custom modeled. And I was just looking for an island to fly in. I chose this one on Google Maps. I booted there and next time the sim started, I'm, hey, that's the place. Like, whoa, why no one told us? So, a sec, I need to start my Firefox. Actually, the PC restart wasn't that bad, all things considered. I'd like to get it crashing in the first place, but yeah, that came up pretty fast. Anyway, alright, I have the manuals here and I have the black square Caravan manual. They have listed all the failures there, but I don't think it will be there. Let's see, fuel control unit. Control unit. Got few member of my family living at Réunion. Really? Nice! I learned about this place in... When I was learning French and they speak about these departments of the other sea and territories of the other sea. And I saw the pictures of this place and I'm like, wow, this is so good. But I never checked it in the sim and it's actually looking great. I'll turn left. Don't know how many degrees we're turning now. There's fuel lever unit failure. Power lever idle, emergency power lever as required, NG greater than 65. Okay, let's see if we have more about that. First, where's my control up there? That's just the checklist. That's it. How can we fail it? If it's here, it should be on the failures list. Got the table of contents. This guide doesn't display. Yeah, it's just I'm not sure if there's a failure for that. I would like to fail it. Or we can... Actually, we don't have to fail it. We can just... I know what we can do. We can just operate it. There's no issue with that. So... let's get this here, and now we can operate this one. I'm super curious to try it. So now we have this in idle. It's like idle. Oh, this lock is to go into the reverse mode. I wonder if there's any lock for the beta range. Oh, see, it actually locked this. I cannot move my throttle. Emergency power lever. What was the beep? I think we're not doing right. Let's see, torque is very low. So I need this way higher. Now I'm operating directly the NG RPM. So it works the same way as it works in the helicopters, give or take, where there is the governor that's controlling the actual throttle or actual fuel injection to the engine, and just trying to keep the same RPM of the engine. This is so cool. So in theory, if I link this to some axis, I wonder if there's an axis to link this to bind in the sim. I could just bind this to some axis and then you can fly using that. How cool would that be? Check your ABS. No! Alarm! Busted! I'm very sorry for that. Let me try it again. Sorry. I totally forgot. Thank you for getting my attention about that. And I did leave that for long, like a minute or two. That's terrible. So what I did, I want my power to idle here. And see, it doesn't let me go further unless I unlock it. And then I operated this emergency lever. So I put it somewhere there. And so what happened? So now see, the torque is very low and I can just operate it and adjust the torque based on that. And I should keep it above 85%. So that basically changes more torque. Let's see what happens when I move the probe now. I think the torque will change accordingly. Yeah, that's the difference here. So see, I'm moving the prop lever and the torque moves all over the place. At least temporarily. Okay, I think it actually doesn't change much. The torque is getting back up very soon. Super cool. And oh, do I remember correctly? We should only put it in one of the few positions. No, it just doesn't have any marked positions. This is great. I love it. Megan, thank you for posting the description. That actually make it much easier for me to operate. Right, there's Jerry there, and the BK line. Where's the BK line? I lost you. Or just standing there and I cannot see the label because I'm overhead. Yeah, that was the case. Yeah, just below us. And Jerry's in the other place. So I'll go to the main apron. Jerry, you can move to the vehicle line and we'll stop there. I want to use this emergency power. I want to check if I can bind it to some lever in sim and then I will use it. I'll need to 3D print some lever to actually use that. This will be super cool. Yeah, I need to do something. Sorry, I already parked. No problem. Fair enough. Alright, I'll disengage the autopilot then. Let's see what I need to do. Oh, no, I do not have a lever to operate. Alright, so I'll get out of this. I'll get out of this emergency thing and operate the normal lever. Do that. And the line of power wind turbines looking very neat. And what was I doing? Prop forward. Let's slow down a bit. Autopilot, I think, is disengaged. Now it's disengaged. We're good. Flaps. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We need lights. The beep was... I know what the beep was. Just getting over... I don't know. Lander on the short runway. There's Jerry there, there's the beacon line there. And we can do this. So... A bit high? No! Look, if I go idle, we will not make the runway even. We have full flaps and we have prop forward and this is a Caravan. Very good. That's what it's supposed to do. This is a warm and Jesse power settings, kind of general power setting. I wonder if this device uses this, it causes stress to the engine. No, I think it's different. No, that's different. You mean the emergency light give way more power to the engine, but this is just alternative power control. That's what it is. So basically the big black power lever controls the well, it gives signal to the fuel control unit, which then tries to keep the a turbine RPM at the same place. And then if this fuel control unit fails, you can control the fuel input directly using this alternative lever. So it's emergency as in alternate, not in extra power. And my initial thought was that this was extra power, all until Nicotine posted that one. I will clear this cache after. Actually, I'll clear it after the stream. Maybe to help with the freezes, I wonder. And code that. Yeah, I have read that. It's super interesting. So yeah, it is steep, but it's just okay. It could have gone even steeper if I needed to. Now I actually need to add power. See, no problem. I'm very used to these kind of approaches because of flying the gliders. We would do... Well, in aircraft you can always add power, so you make pretty shallow approach and then you add power as required. In glider is the opposite way. You make steeper approach than you need and then you add speed brakes as required. That was a bounce. Can go reverse. That's a full reverse there. Actually, I want to try something as soon as I get there. I'll go landing lights off, transponder standby, and I need the strobes off. Strobes are... where are they? I never had them on. Shame. Right, I want to go past that. Let's have a look here at the touchdown. That's one bounce. And we touch down just beyond the numbers. That's nice. I want to go reverse. And I'll pull the yoke. I want to taxi backwards. It makes absolutely zero sense, but let's try to do that. How will I be able to tell when to turn? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is crazy. Right. I'll imagine there's someone telling me where to go. My reverse goes either full reverse or no reverse, so I need to actually alternate between those two. Now I'm pulling the yoke all the way back in hope that my nose will not raise. Not sure I did it, but I was constantly minus 255 both landings. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and the flaps up. We forgot the flaps up. We need the flaps up. Replay the idle high and low. Oh, you're right. But then I'm on low idle anyway. That's way more power than I need. Actually, you know, I think that's a good idea. The low idle is not giving too much of the reverse. So the high idle actually changes the reverse. So that's one reason to use high idle on approach. Oh, I think I played with that too much. Try to get it going again. Probably shouldn't have started in the reverse, not in the reverse. I played too much with that. Idle on approach is more about having a best power responsive unit ground. Cool, how do you know all that? I'm still learning about the turbine aircraft. I've never flew one in real life, so I don't have the training. Makes sense. Okay, that's super useful information. But then I had trouble flaring with the high idle. I probably just need to be more patient. Oh, I need to pull the... I have to be super light on the brakes. Best even not use the brakes at all, just... Also, one other reason we shouldn't do that is because the engine intake gets the hot exhaust gases, so it's very easy to overheat the engine or damage it in some way. I can look at the shadows there too. Okay, I think we're in line. Hey, that worked. That was cool. Fantastic. Alright, stepping on the brakes. Working brake set. Let's jump inside. So how do we shut this down? I forgot the fuel pump. I'll just get the avionics off. What else do I need off? I think that's pretty much it. Alright, flaps are up. Fuel cutoff. Prop feather. There's nothing to touch on the generator. Fuel bust off. Pretty much it. I forgot to turn off the transponder. It's a good idea to turn it off first before we turn off everything else. Beacon off. Taxi off. Nav off. Battery off. And we're done for the day. Oh, I forgot all the heats off as well. Let's forget them. Can't see him. Do not freeze on me. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I need it for a moment. Okay, it works. And the probe is feathered. Again, thank you for all the info. That's super cool. I could, in theory, go and read that somewhere, but having someone tell me that, I know I will remember way better. So, it's kind of a nice way for me to learn. I also tend to remember who told me that, and that's why it sticks in my mind way better. For example, I remember I was having trouble to find the elevation on the chart, and CCM told me they're in the top left under the name on the airport chart, but on the approach, well, he didn't say that, but they're under the MSA here. No, just left to the MSA. I was always having trouble because they're in different places. Somehow I couldn't find the pattern. So on the airport chart, they're just under the name. Here's the elevation. On the approach chart, it's just next to the MSA somewhere. So that's how I remember it, and it is here. Good way to find it. Oh, there are actually car approaches here. I'd like to fly those approaches. Oh no! Look, the other one has NDB. I'm not sure if it is in the sim or not. We have to go back here. Fly this. No, such a missed opportunity. Is this NDB actually here? Let's find out. It is here. I've missed it. I would like to get this text a bit bigger. I'm not sure if I can set this up. I can do that. It's here in the scale. Oh, that's great. Then everything else may be too big. Also, I think I like this scale better. Same so far when I'm talking to you. I think that's more usable for me. I'll keep it like that. Let's maybe go 125. I can read it better now because I'm so far from this screen. I cannot even reach it with my hand. Great. So many good new information. I still wonder how we can fail this MCU, or we can just go idle here and use the emergency lever. I'm not sure if there is a binding for that with the joystick, but I should be able to bind it with this pad next. I'll play with this. Alright, I'll go the levers up only because I need not to hit them with my guitars. Oh, actually changes the prop thing. Why did the prop untether now? That makes me sad. Okay, the prop wouldn't move. Okay, prop. Okay, bro. Fair enough. Where did you get the oil pressure to do that? Anyway. I'll try to get some better angle with the drone just to get rid of this issue with the... What's it called? The grass popping in and out. That's, as far as I know, it's just a problem with the DX12, but I prefer to leave that and have all the DX12 goodies. I think Jerry disappeared there. We cannot put it in view. Thank you for lying along anyway, that was super fun. I will try to zoom in. I still don't remember how I do the depth of field with the controller. So I have my controller plugged here. That's how I operate the drone camera. Actually, I never showed you, but it's there. Team limitation, yeah, might be. I mean, it's just probably the aircraft that's set up this way. I want to find this depth of field so I can actually use it now. I am taking so long today. Actually, I should have it bound here. Drone camera. It's only assigned once. Let's see if it's here. That's the exposure, Y and left button. Right, so exposure is Y and buttons. Depth of field is Bravo and trigger. Bravo and trigger. I think I need to have it enabled first. I think there's camera now widget here. Added in flow. I don't know about that. I know there's a setting in the flow wheel that I can use. Okay, so drone focus. All right, now it works. Ah, I see. So the manual is okay there. I mean, the out was okay there. Yay, that works. So B and the trigger. Okay, and the Y and the buttons will change the exposure. Wonder how I can rest it in now. That looks pretty cool. It's just as this target. Oh, wait, we need to go to auto. Okay, I'm still not sure how to operate that. I need to learn. So now it's focusing on whenever I have in view. That's pretty much it. How do I change the depth of field? I think that's another setting that I have missed. Okay, alright, I'll try to check off stream when I have time. Also, I always forget. That's why I wanted to have a look now. That looks pretty neat. Right, I'll get back and put up the guitars. And get a sip of the drink. Hype, hype, hype. It's cool that you like it. After last time, I'm smart and actually take something to drink next to me, so I don't need to run to the fridge. And this looks super nice. I'll take a screenshot. You can remind me to put the screenshots in. Thanks for streaming, you are very welcome. I totally enjoy doing that. Facts. See you, thanks for the lights. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you, Nikitin. That's very nice for you to be here today. We are not ending yet. I'll play the guitars and then we'll go raid someone. I know Dryson is probably not up anymore, so we'll find someone else. Alright, we have the chairs, we killed the music, we'll get the guitars on. Start the drums, get it louder. Okay, I think it's fine. What they play on the beginning, I can't remember. No, I messed up. I need to start again. Let's start again. Something is broken there. No, something's off. I'll start again. It's not always that easy. Now it works. Finally! Hi! Thank you, Mikoline. Thank you for the emote. Somehow I made it on the first try when I was playing the intro, and here I messed up 2 times. Anyway. Here comes the bass. Alright, it worked. It worked. Thank you. BK line for the win. So good. Yeah, it works pretty much. It's kinda similar to the one from the beginning, also a bit different. Reciter, thank you for the sub. Again, I think that's... Oh no, that's the first sub. Very nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. So nice. I haven't talked to you in a while. But we're here, we're flying in the Réunion. It's pretty nice. It's on French island next to Madagascar. I'll show you. Take care, mate. Yeah, it's been pretty busy for me, but it feels pretty nice recently. Now I started streaming regularly. Dries and with the dance. So that's where we are. That's Réunion, next to Madagascar, which is next to Africa. It's a French island, and there is this inactive volcano in the middle. We flew all the way here into the inactive volcano caldera and back here. It wasn't without the mistakes, and my PC froze one time, but super fun. And very nice to meet you, mate. I played the outro for you on the bass. I'm not sure if you have seen. That's the bass, and also the guitar. And the drums, they do come from the looper, Bossa RC30. I am playing live on the intro and outro for the stream, and that's super fun. Gives me finally some time to practice the playing. It's really nice, I like it. Alright, so that's me, that's the BK line in the background, and we'll be raiding. Let me see who's up, who we can raid. Alright, twitch.tv, let's see who of our friends is up. I know Chu is not streaming today, so it will be someone else. Captain Custer is live, and he's flying, so we'll raid him. He's from the Commander part, so he's also flying for Commander. Really cool guy. He's been on stream a few times, so we'll raid him. Let's do that. I'll just make sure I can hear them. One sec. I need to click the things on my end. Alright, I'm ready. So let's do that. There's Captain Custard. Channel is intended for mature audience, but he seems to be talking nice now. So let's go. I'll copy my hypes. Next stream will be on Tuesday, 18 Zulu as usual. I'll see you there. I'll let you know a bit early in the Discord what we'll be doing. I hope the 1 hour notice, the usual one, is okay. Thank you for flying along. It's been super nice. I'll see you next time. I'll go to the off scene, keep talking to you, and we'll do the ride. Let's go. Thank you. I'll see you next time. It was super nice day. Let's go.